but I just remember everything moving in slow motion, and I fell back. This kind of darkness is not a darkness that's here on earth. This darkness is alive. So as I'm falling, I knew this was hell, and then I heard the screams of the people.
While many alleged near-death experiences are false and deceptions, and we know that because they present false and unbiblical salvation messages, we believe that his experience was a true one that God allowed him to have.
And the first thing I noticed were these demons, things. They're the most grotesque, smelliest. Hollywood can't even get close to how these things look.
Dominic says that as he descended into hell, he fell into what was an immense abyss.
But the weirdest part was when I fell backwards, I started instantly falling forward. I was falling down face forward as I fell backwards. That was the weirdest part. That's the spiritual aspect of it. But as I'm falling, I don't even know how to measure it. They say the speed of light is 186,000 miles per second. That was faster than that.
As he fell, he felt himself being stripped of everything that is good. Everything that people take for granted, such as hope, love, etc., since it all comes from God. James 1:17, every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of lights, with whom there is no variation or shadow due to change. Dominic was stripped of all of it.
But the further I'm going down, just falling and falling, the more and more I felt like I was getting stripped of everything. I knew I was getting stripped of the things that God gave me that I took for granted, like hope, love, fellowship, patience, everything. The further I was falling down fast, everything was getting stripped from me, and I was getting more and more afraid. But this is a different type of fear.
He talks about the stench of hell, which is so bad that he cannot fully describe it.
But as I'm falling, I'm feeling more and more frightening. I started hearing, the first thing I noticed was laughter around me. As I'm falling, it was like this laughter, and it was like these giggling little but the laugh itself, they were laughing, I felt it. It was a different type of laugh. It was a demonic hatred. Like I just knew whatever was laughing at me hated me more than with anything you can even describe. But as I'm falling, I hear this laughter. The second thing that caught my attention was this horrible smell. But I smelled this smell, and the smell, I can even just talking about it right now. So I'm sorry if I pause a little bit because a lot of this comes back to me and I still get a little emotional. But the smell alone is so bad. Like I can't even describe it. There's nothing. You can have 1,000 corpses and dead animals and whatever you want to put into the mush. It smells like Febreze compared to what I smell.
This corresponds to others who have had experiences of hell. St. Bede the Venerable, a Benedictine monk who lived in the 8th century, wrote about the experience of Drythium, a man who saw hell during a near-death experience around the year 696. Drythium eventually became a monk, but he described hell as having, quote, a stench foul beyond compare, end quote.